gems, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have, I guess, a Q&A kind of thing, but they're just my thoughts, how I feel with this whole pregnancy situation. I am currently 37 weeks. Yeah, 37 weeks and days. People be like 37 plus 5. I'm just 37. I don't count the plus 5s. I'm 37 weeks pregnant. I am currently feeling tired, I'm tired. I get tired doing everything. Where's my water? That was tiring. I'm just currently tired all the time. Ooh, baby's doing things right now. Mommy's working. Relax your tits. Okay, so I'm just currently tired. I'm tired all the time. I wake up tired, I go to sleep tired, I sleep tired, all of that. I'm just tired. Basic life skills make me tired. So I'm here to give you like insight into my life and how I'm going with this pregnancy. So let's start off with the basic, the general, like, how do I feel about kids? Did I want kids? Was this like, what? If you know me, most of you might not. I love kids. I love kids. Every time I would go do a client's hair and they have kids and I'm like playing with their kids, they're like, do you have kids? I'm like, no, one day. Like, I love kids. My inner child comes out when I'm playing with these kids. I feel so young. I don't know. I really love kids, and I've always wanted a lot of kids. Shocking to most, but for whatever reason, number 7 was in there and I wanted a lot of kids. So yes, I wanted kids. I feel great about kids. I feel absolutely amazing about kids. And when I found out about this child, baby, I was ecstatic. So that answers that question. What are some things I'm afraid of, or like what's my biggest fear with labor and pregnancy and mommyhood? So let's start with labor. Well, no, let's go back. Pregnancy. Once I found out I was pregnant, I was just scared all the time. Like, is he okay? Is he gonna make it? Because you know they say before your 18 weeks, your chances of a miscarriage is very high. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope he's okay. Oh my gosh, I hope he's okay. So it's like, that was the fear that kept happening. Once I got over that 18 weeks situation, I was fine. I was good. And then I started wondering, because you have to do like Down syndrome kind of test and genetic testing, all of that. So I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna be okay. Is he gonna be healthy? Is he gonna great? Is he gonna be perfect? What is he gonna be? What if he has something? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What if he can't hear? What if you worry yourself? You worry yourself to the max, because you're just like, I pray to God that my baby is healthy and in most perfect condition. So that was the second thing I was worried about. And then after that test came back and everything was good, I started worrying about, what did I start worrying about? Him not moving. You just find things to worry about at this point. You just find anything to worry about. So I'm like, is he moving enough? Is he not moving? Like, I see this little child to be a chill little human being, gives me movements every now and then, but for the most part, he's just like chilling. Even in the ultrasound, when I went to go see and found out the gender, this little boy was in there like, is it time to go? Like, he just seemed bored. So to me, I have a chill baby, but again, once he come out, he might do different things. But so that was giving me some type of worry about if he was moving enough, because they want to know that your baby's moving enough and he's active and he's reacting to stimulation, as he kicks me right now. So yeah, so that was that. And then right now that I'm getting closer to laboring, I'm just scared that I'm gonna bleed out and then my kid's gonna end up freaking, I don't know, just lost without mommy. So that's what I'm worried about right now with labor. I'm not so worried about if I'm gonna be able to handle the pain, because I do want to have a natural birth. I don't want any meds. I don't want to be induced. I don't want anything. I want to see if my body, no, I will see that my body was made to handle this kind of thing, because that's exactly what my body was made to do. As a female, that's your job. That's one of your jobs. Procreate, to carry a baby for 9 months, which is just a very, like, it's just something I can't fathom. But I want to know that, I want to put myself to the test of seeing that my body actually will be able to handle this naturally, without third-party interests and other random stuff, okay? So I'm not really too worried about that, because I've been mentally preparing for my whole life to have a natural birth. And by that I mean, once I found out my grandma pushed out 9 kids at home, I'm like, ain't no way I'm about to act like I can't do this. So I'm gonna at least try. If I fail, it's whatever, but I know I tried, okay? So I'm not worried about that part. I think I'm just worried about, I'm just gonna, some weird out of this world things gonna happen, and I'm just gonna freaking bleed to death. So yeah. Now when it comes to pregnancy, like, I mean, not pregnancy, now when it comes to after being a mommy, bruh, I don't know yet, because I feel like once I get over, or once I go through the labor worries, then the mommy worries will come in. Because usually, like, I don't have worries about future things like that until I know about them, if that makes sense. I wasn't worried about laboring because I didn't get through the whole miscarriage situation. Like, I was strictly worried about miscarriaging. Once I got to that, then I went to my next worry. Then I reached labor. But I didn't, because I didn't go through the whole labor worry, I don't think I really had that mommy situation really, like, how am I gonna fail? I didn't get there yet, but I swear once I have a baby I might think about it. But let's see, what could I be worried about? What's one thing? Like, you just always don't want to fail. My biggest thing is just failure. I don't want to fail as a mommy. I want to make sure he's good. I don't know how, but I just want to be mommy and be good at it. So when the worries come, I'll let you know. But as of right now, we're worried about labor. So we'll keep it at that, okay? What kind of parent do I want to be? That one I put a lot of thought into for a while. So me as a person, I am a basic chick. I'm an explorer, I'm a learner, and I understand that as humans, everyone's gonna be obviously different, but like, as a baby, you want to guide them, but at the same time you want them to guide you, which then you're able to better guide them, if that makes sense. So like, by that I mean, like, the kind of parent, I just want to be a very observant parent. I'm already observant now, but I want to be an observant parent where I'm able to literally see what my kid does, and that will in turn tell me how to care for him, or what he needs, or how can I push that, or how can I help that grow in some sense. Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure, but yeah. So that, like, I want my kid to explore. I want them to figure things out. I don't want to just give them a path where I'm not going to tell you what kind of career to choose, but if I see you leaning towards something, or if I see there's interest in something, I'm gonna, you know, give you the resources to help you get there. So that's the person, that's the kind of parent I want to lean towards. And I want to also implement a lot of Montessori. I don't like clutter. I don't like things. I like simple, minimal, basic life. I don't want to be the flashy toy parent and 20 little bikes running around and all these no, that is not me. That ain't gonna be me. That, I'm sorry if that sounds very cultivated like, but that's not what we're gonna do. I want to give the kid, because there's a, if you know, I don't know if you know, but Montessori style of parenting is kind of like you give the kid a couple things, like 1, 2, 3, 4 things based off how they are developing currently at the time. Because week by week, like in my stomach, this little boy is growing and certain things are developing. Like he could hear me currently talking, he knows my voice, he'll hear sounds. Like right now he might know that the what is this thing called, the air comes on. Like he might hear those sounds when I'm talking, he hears that when I'm listening to something, he hears that. So after they are born, that continues with step by step. They learn things week by week based off their psychological development. So I want to implement certain things into their activities, into their toys, that helps advance or help out with that psychological development. So no, I don't want to throw a whole bunch of stuff in front of my kid. And the thing is, I say that now, but you never know until you're in the moment. But as of right now, I'm sticking to my guns, and that's what's gonna happen. I don't want my kid to be like toy overload and have like no sense of nothing, because they get so distracted easily, or they get tired of a toy too easily, or because there's so many other toys to play with, they don't know what to do with themselves. So I want to implement Montessori where they usually give you a box, but I don't know how I feel yet about purchasing Montessori, or if I'm gonna DIY Montessori. I don't know, but we'll see. God willing, the money will just come into my lap and we could purchase Montessori. So week by week, they send you certain things based off your child's development, and it's only like 1, 3, 4, whatever many toys, but you put those toys in a rotation. You let the kid understand the toy, play with it, stare at it, eat it, whatever the heck they're gonna do with it. And then after a while, you change it. So now they're getting used to repetition. They're getting used to one thing for a while. They're really, really learning the toy, understanding it, all of that. So that's the kind of parenting style I want to implement. Lots of Montessori. I want to raise an independent little badass. Okay, independent. Okay. Have I set up the baby room? So the baby's sleeping with me, and I did a thing called side carting. For a really long time, I was trying to decide if I wanted to co-sleep or get a bassinet, but I didn't really want a crib, because all the parents I've seen, they got cribs and their story. For the longest time, I was trying to decide, do I want, which one do I want? Now, the problem was co-sleeping is considered dangerous. But let me tell you something, in Haiti, everybody co-sleeps. And I'm still alive today to tell the story. But co-sleeping is considered dangerous. And also too, though, I don't know how I'd feel. I kind of like my space. So maybe co-sleeping is like, all right, what if I'm gonna roll over and smother you real quick? I don't know. Or at least I have my space, you have your space, and I could sleep however I want. So that was the first one. Second one was a bassinet, which is kind of like you just place it on the side of your bed. But the only thing with the bassinet is they outgrow them quickly. So there was that. So I was stuck in a limbo. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? After much research, I want to say my friend sent me this, and it called side carting. Now I might insert a picture right here of what it looks like. So obviously you see side carting, you just put your crib on the side of the bed like a side cart, and you take one of the rails down, and it's kind of like the beds are connected, but he's still in his own space. So that's where I ended up going. And now he has his own space and I have my own space. So that's how that's the baby's room, because he doesn't have his own room. He's literally like 0. You need your own room for you. So I don't want to have a hospital birth. I am aiming for a natural birth at home. So I did find a midwife, I found a doula, and everything is set and ready to go. We're just waiting to see how this goes. And I'm a candidate. I'm okay, I'm healthy, I'm young and kicking. So I want a home birth. That's what we're going for, a natural home birth. And yeah, there's a hospital picked out just in case. There's always there has to be a hospital picked out for in case scenarios. But yeah, I just knew I wanted a home birth. I want natural, I want freedom. I worked at a hospital for a couple of years and I see it, and I don't want roots. I don't want a lot of things. But so I left the hospital for reasons like, it's a business to me. If you're gonna care for me, because I'm a caring, nurturing kind of gal, and I want you to care for me and help me. I don't want you to just do because you have to or because there's money involved. And what I was seeing from working at that hospital was that a lot of the patients, they were just very not in the know. And yes, it would have been easy because I am in the know, but also I'm gonna be like trying to push a baby out. You think I got time to curse you out and tell you what I really want? Probably can't even talk, so who knows. But I know there's a lot of the patients at the hospital, they're very, they don't know. And I know what I know, and them not knowing, and how they're kind of, to me, being taken advantage of. If you work at a hospital, do you, boo-boo. But me, I left that lifestyle because of that reason. I felt like it was a business. If they weren't helping or like get me better, don't just like, it just wasn't for me. So that is part of the reason I did decide home birth. It is. And also my grandma, home birth. Yeah, hospitals, I want freedom. I want to be able to do what I want to be able to do. I don't want you to rush me into pregnancy. I don't want you to force induce me. I don't want that. I want to be able to stay for as long as I can, do what I have to do, unless I'm literally freaking dying and bleeding on the floor. Don't rush me, okay? So, part of the reason why I wanted to have a home birth. Also, trimester 3 is the time where it's like, nesting, you're prepping, you're cleaning, you're making sure everything's in order. You gotta have this and that and this and that and that. You're moving like no tomorrow because you think your baby could come any second. So that's exactly what I'm at right now. I've been doing like freezer meals just in case, like I don't want to have to prep them when the baby gets here and I won't have time, blah blah blah. Just let it thaw out, throw it in this and do this and do that, versus the day I gotta prep. Prep takes up a lot of time of cooking, I swear it does. So like, I've been freezer meal, washing, laundry, trying to clear out all my paperwork, vacuuming, sweeping, anything that has a yin in it, because it's a lot of work. So I'm mentally preparing, get the car seat, get the carriage, get the this, get the diaper bag, get the hospital bag, get this bag, get that. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I must say I'm very excited to start this journey. I'm just like wondering, what are you gonna look like, you know? What are you gonna look like? What's your personality gonna be like? Like, what do you like? What? It's just what? Because I don't know how sperm and egg created a human that's now gonna take genetics from each parent and make its own something. It's just very interesting. It's just very exciting, and it's like, I feel like a badass. I'm just saying, like, can't tell me nothing. Like, what's up? Period. So nah, I really do feel real, like, okay, real powerful. Like, I feel like my confidence is changing, as if it was, no, I really feel like my confidence is like doing a 360. Like, nah, it's getting up there, and I speak more than I normally would. And I was very passive, sometimes passive aggressive, but like I noticed some changes are happening in me already, and I can't wait for you to teach me. And I feel like this baby is already teaching me. So once he comes out, it's gonna be like, well, let the lessons begin, mama. So I'm really excited for that, and I am so excited for you guys to walk this journey with me, which, knowing that I want to be private, but I also want to share my journey. So just know it's going to be a little bit of, you'll know what you know, okay? Don't ask questions that don't concern you, okay? So mommy's ready for your baby boy. Okay, little bear? So that's my little spiel on pregnancy and what's not. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, let your girl know how you feel. And I will see you on the next episode. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, gems. Bye.